Hi everyone! Today I'm going to talk about how to find a sourcing agent in China. The first question here, what is a sourcing agent? Simply speaking, a sourcing agent is a third party that helps you find the right supplier for you. And you want to understand what does a sourcing agent do? Typically, a professional sourcing agent provides this following service, including communicating and negotiating with suppliers, overseeing the production, providing you with updates, performing quality inspections, and arranging storage and shipping. There are several different types of sourcing agent. First, there are single sourcing agent who works independently. In China, there are many sourcing agents who work on their own. Of course, there are pros and cons to work with them. The biggest advantage is that since they usually don't have many clients at once, they can spend a lot of time to build up a very personal relationship with you. However, the main drawback is that their network is usually smaller when compared to a bigger sourcing company, and they can disappear very easily. The second type is sourcing agencies. Sourcing agencies are sourcing companies that employ several sourcing agents who have different product focal points. They are a little bit more expensive than independent sourcing agent. However, they usually have a larger supplier network and the human resources. And the third type is full-service sourcing companies. In addition to sourcing, they also have other services to help you build your supply chain, including quality inspections and logistics service such as shipping and fulfillment. Then why should you use a sourcing agent? This is important. You need to know there are so many benefits of hiring a sourcing company. First, they can help you to save a lot of time. You don't have to dig into details of thousands of different suppliers in order to find the best quality and the best price. All of this will be done by a sourcing agent. In addition, the sourcing agent acts as intermediary between you and the supplier. They facilitate the communication between you and the supplier, no language issue, and all necessary negotiations will be handled well. Next, you will have a decreased cost and guaranteed quality if you work with a sourcing agent. The sourcing agent will help you find the most cost-effective products and get the lowest price from each supplier. The shipping cost will also be saved since the sourcing agent will help you with consolidating all parcels from different suppliers so that you can ship all your goods together. For the quality part, the sourcing agent have the best selected supplier and products with guaranteed quality. They will also inspect the product's quality before shipment on your behalf and let you know the quality by videos or photos. And the most important point, when you hire a sourcing agent, you're not only paying for the service they actively perform, you also pay for the years of experience and the network the agent can access. They will have worked with several different manufacturers and know which one is most suitable for what type of product. Then how do you know if a sourcing agent is good or not? There are a couple of things that you should have on your checklist. First, the experience and specializations. Did they just start the job 2 weeks ago, or have they been in the sourcing business for years and already gained experience? This is important because otherwise, without enough experience, they won't provide you a good service. Their specialization also plays an important role. Let's say if you sell electronics and the agent only has experience with clothing suppliers, they're most likely not the right option for you. Language is of course important, since one of their most important tasks is to communicate between you and the supplier. The next one is supplier network. A good sourcing agent should have a large network and know exactly which suppliers are best for your product. Transparency. This is very, very important. A great sourcing agent tells you in advance exactly what costs you will incur, which costs could occur unexpectedly, and exactly how these costs are composed. In addition, they should be willing to take you to visit the factory if you want to. Here, I want to point out that most of the sourcing companies will not provide suppliers' contact information to you. However, at Supplyia, we do have the option to provide you suppliers' contact information. But honestly, we still don't recommend you to try to talk to the supplier directly about your orders. It is true that sourcing companies charge you certain commission fees, but these people work hard to help you avoid any potential issues in advance. Therefore, you will have a much more reliable supply chain. If any problems happen in your supply chain, you're gonna get in much bigger trouble later in your business. Sometimes, it doesn't matter that how much money you spend on the products. The final thing that matters is you have the right products with the right quality delivered to you. Okay, the last point that you can check is the testimonials. If the sourcing agent does their job well, the customer will be very satisfied with their performance and the way of working. A good product sourcing agent can therefore present a number of testimonials and referrals. Then you must want to know how much do sourcing companies charge. Most of the sourcing agents work on a commission basis. Usually, the commission percentage is between 2 and 10%, and often it's around 6%. The smaller your order, the higher will be the commission fee. In addition, the commission for the first order will be high and for repeating orders lower. So now we come to the key question: how to find the best sourcing agent for you. We summarized 6 steps here. The first step is to become aware of what you need and what requirements you have for your sourcing agent and supplier. It's helpful to write a document describing what is important to you. In the second step, you should think about your budget. How many units do you want to produce? How much can you spend on your products, and how much can you pay your sourcing agent? These are all important factors when you make your plan. Next, you need to choose a type of sourcing agent that you want to work with. As we have seen before, there are different types of sourcing agents and companies. Each type has their own advantages and disadvantages. Decide for yourself based on your needs. Next, start your research. But don't just Google and use the first result that pops up. There are also other ways like social medias and third-party platforms like Fiverr.com, Upwork.com, and Freelancer.com. Do more research and compare the information, and then pre-select maybe 3 or 4 sourcing agents that meet the criteria. Now, get offers from different sourcing agents in your pre-selection. The offer should include the price for each service you want to use, their pricing structure, and how the price is calculated. At this stage, you can still negotiate about the price, even though bigger companies may have a fixed price structure and less room to negotiate. In the last step, you should write down everything that was agreed upon. This way, you will have a document on which you can rely in case anything goes wrong. Okay, that's all we have for today. Hope this information will be helpful for you, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below or contact us directly. Thank you again for your attention and hope all of you have a nice day.